In this video, we're going to look at how the iWork apps connect to other apps on the Mac, as well as connecting with each other. So to begin with, I'm going to open up Pages. Here you can see a simple document that I've created. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is click on Media. This will give me access to all of my photos and my movies which are in the Photos app on the Mac. So I can go through all of my events and find a photo that is relevant for this particular document. Now this is a educational document, so I'm going to look for an educational picture to insert into my document here. One of these will do nicely. There we go, so we can connect to the Photos app via Media. Now if we go back to that same place, we can also choose to insert movies into our document. It works in exactly the same way, and you can format it just like this. So this is all within Pages. Pages can connect to the Photos app, and it can get movies and media in that way, and images, but it can also allow you to insert music from iTunes, so it can connect to the iTunes app as well. So what we do is we go back to Media and we choose Music, which will be found in the middle. We can find an appropriate piece of music and we can insert that into our document. So let's say that you want your document to have a bit of spoken media in there and you want it to be accessible for all. Well, you can always add some audio of you reading out the booklet. So there you go, that inserts as a play button there that you can play whenever you like. Now this is all within Pages, as I say. Now we're going to look at how other iWorks apps can seamlessly work together. So I'm going to open up Numbers, and because this is a document all about education and engaging pupils within Essex, what I've done is put together some statistics of the number of schools in some different areas in Essex. Now it couldn't be easier to get some of the content from Numbers onto my Pages document. Simplest way, of course, is always just to copy and paste, but as you'll see here, we'll have no formatting issues at all. So you simply choose the element that you want to copy in exactly the same way that you would on any computer, go back to your Pages document and paste that right in. So as you can see, it's exactly the same size, we've got no formatting issues, it doesn't interrupt with the rest of the document, and you can place it down in an engaging and attractive place on your document. Okay, so it couldn't be easier for Numbers and Pages to work together. We're now going to have a look at how Keynote can work with Pages. So when you create a Keynote, it is essentially a presentation. The easiest way to insert that content into a Pages document is to export the presentation so that it's an image instead. So I go to File, Export, then choose Images. It will give me a few options to do with the quality, and then you can choose where you want to save it. I'm going to choose to save it to the desktop. If I save things to the desktop, one of the things that we can do quite easily is drag and drop those files into my Pages document. So I'll show you what I mean. Here it is on the desktop, is the technology key there. I'm going to just drag and drop that on top of one of the boxes here, and it will insert it. I can then edit the mask and make it fit within my document nicely. So there you can see, it couldn't be easier for the three iWorks apps to work together seamlessly, but also for each iWorks app to communicate and connect with other useful apps on the Mac.